साहब, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for coming.
अयूब साहब, थोड़ा हमें इंस्पायर के बारे में बताते हैं आप?
Inspire is an incubator, and it is the first of its kind incubator in the sense that a commercial organization is encouraging the new young startups to come, and we provide mentoring facilities. We provide space to begin with, and we provide a program how they could develop into successful businesses. So Inspire has been going on for the last three and a half years. We have finished 5 cycles, and as we speak, we are finalizing our 6th cycle. So even now, upstairs, there are interviews, pitches going on, where young startups come and they pitch for what they would like to bring to Inspire. A key question, and perhaps this will answer your curiosity, a key question I asked them: why do you want to incubate at NETSOL? And to that they say, sir, we need networking, we need that recognition, that exposure that NETSOL Inspire would bring to us, plus the mentoring, plus the technical sort of in terms of developing a product, the technical know-how. So Inspire is doing all of that.
So Ayub Saab, so far in the past three and a half years, how has your experience been in dealing with local startups and local entrepreneurs?
I believe we have to go a long way. I think it is still a nascent sort of sector. I believe young people with startups have to come in this ecosystem for the right reasons. At the moment, it's more like a fad कि यार अभी 6th, 7th, 8th semester है, कुछ करना चाहिए, and we are going to do something new, disrupt, like this, that, and the other. They need to go deeper. It is developing, it is evolving, and we see a better quality in every cycle. So I'm hopeful. New incubators are coming up. And new co-working spaces are also coming up. So the ecosystem is being is expanding, and it is going to encourage more youngsters to look this way, but they must come for the right reasons.
Ayub Saab, with Pakistan being a developing economy, हमारी economy का size according to the World Bank $350 billion है. Yet हमारा कोई भी startup नहीं है जो unicorn है जिसको $1 billion की valuation लगती है. तो if you look at countries like Indonesia, right, वहाँ पर अभी recently there's a company Gojek, उसकी $10 billion की valuation पे उसने funding raise की है. तो आपको क्या लगता है कि हम एक तो कितना दूर हैं पहली unicorn से, और दूसरा हम क्या factors in play होंगे जो which will lead to the first unicorn coming into place?
It's a very good question actually. Where are we going basically, and why are we in this space, and what are we doing to leverage what this space provides to us in Pakistan? So let me go back on the size of economy first. So we are the 6th largest country in the world. The 5 larger countries contribute jointly a joint GDP of more than about 50%. So the world's 50% GDP is contributed by 5 bigger countries, and we are number 6.
In terms of the population?
In terms of population, but in terms of value.
No, I'm saying 6th largest in terms of valuation.
No, we are
in terms of population.
In population. So do you have any idea the 5 top countries, which is obviously China, India, United States, Brazil, and Indonesia, the 5 larger countries, and we are the 6th largest. Do you have any idea how much do we contribute in terms of global GDP?
If I was to guess, I would say less than 2%. Probably less than 1% actually.
It is actually less than 1%. We contribute over 0.3%. 0.3% of the globe, in spite of our size. Now, many people may see it as a dire situation. I see it a great potential, guys. Big potential. Why? We've got such a large population that is not being served. 60% of our population is less than 30 years of age. That is huge. We are going digital in a big way. A large population owns smartphones. They are all ready for business. Anybody that owns a smartphone is ready for your business. So what are we doing about it? We need to think of segments of population that will be needing services in this fourth industrial revolution. What is fourth industrial revolution? It's cyber connectivity and the advent of smartphones to leverage cyber connectivity. So you've got a little computer in your hand, and yet we are not making the most of it. We don't have any unicorns yet, but on the other hand, I'm very hopeful. Kareem is partially Pakistani. I would say it's a success story that is partial Pakistani as well. And why? I mean, Kareem is in 16 countries and 60 cities, and Pakistan is one of the largest markets. So I think what the population does, the size of population does, is gives you that clientele, that consumer that very few countries can offer. And the countries that are ahead of us, they are far ahead of us. So the glass is quite empty to be filled. So it's not half empty, but it's only quarter filled. So we have got 3 times, we can go 3x on that, and yet the glass is still there, the opportunity is still there. So let me lead on to the next unicorn in line is digital healthcare, which is my own startup. It's called Hospital. 220 million population, and that is grossly underserved in terms of quality and in terms of quantity of the doctors, the hospitals, the clinics that are available, the labs. What's happening is this: we don't have a corporate funding within hospitals even. The large population that we are not serving has to be served within healthcare, I believe, because we don't even have structured funding within the hospitals. We have not come to those standards. I'll slightly compare the situation with NETSOL Technologies. Why is NETSOL Technologies, where you're sitting, is a big name? Because of standardization and the conforming to the global standard. CMMI level 5 is a global standard. So when you go out and do business in the world, people ask, why should we give you the business? And because we conform to the global standards. Same way, medical care, healthcare should be up there at the top. More monies, more funding will come in, the standards will raise. What we are doing at Hospital is we are trying to connect as many people who are seeking health services as possible. But not just connecting, but matching them precisely as per their needs. And we'll be introducing new technologies. And I think within 2 years, you will see a big unicorn.
Inshallah. So if we talk about Hospital, obviously it's growing massively in the larger metropolitan cities, right? But आगे जाके, in order to become a unicorn, और इंशाल्लाह 2 साल का आपने टाइम दिया, मुझे तो उम्मीद है इससे भी पहले हो जाएगा. तो लेकिन इसके लिए इसको रूरल एरियाज में जाने की भी ज़रूरत है. तो what is your plan? How do you plan on tapping into the rural areas of Pakistan?
Okay, so what we have in our favor is the 4Gs, connectivity. We are going to make our app very local friendly, rural friendly, the local language. We are working on making it a more speech generated response as well. We have got chatbots obviously, but we would like to be speech activated bots as well. That is going to enable the rural people to talk and get an answer. So you don't have to have a real person on the other end, and the chatbot is actually talking back in the same language. So we are working on that. The beauty about our app is this: any youngster who's purely talking on speech and speech recognition, we can integrate their APIs within our app, and we can enable and we can make it something bigger. And there's a win-win for the young person who's gotten, and they have an invention that they cannot scale. Many startups fail because they cannot scale, they don't have those dollars. So fortunately, we have got confidence. Hospital has confidence from investors as well, and we'll be constantly growing. So we'll enable our app in the sense it will go. And another thing for rural is telemedicine, which is video conferencing, for patient appointment, patient sort of diagnostics as well. So all of these things, features will be coming.
You saw आपने करीब का एग्जांपल दिया था कि it has a presence in 16 countries. तो जो hospital है, going forward, क्या क्योंकि obviously it's quite a scalable idea, आप इसको दुनिया में और भी मुल्कों में लेके जा सकते हैं और डेवलपिंग मुल्कों में, तो आगे जाके प्लान है इसको पाकिस्तान से बाहर एक्सपैंड करने का?
जी, there is a word called globalization.
Right.
So you can go global with a local model.
Local model, absolutely.
Right. So we have to, the next market we're going to go to, obviously we're going to aim for a similar country in terms of population. Like in terms of population, the next country in line is Nigeria. So you need to understand their problems, the local problems, and then address those, and then you can launch in Nigeria or any other, Bangladesh, Indonesia, and even Western countries, they have their different problems, and you need to just get a local stakeholder. My business model will be very simple. There has to be a key stakeholder from that country. If they want to leverage our brand and our know-how up to now, they have to come up with a proposal where they can say, okay, we'll provide, we have got our network and our presence, and you can leverage that and launching a product which is for local consumption.
Like you said, the world is your oyster इसमें तो ना, तो अच्छा सर, अगर अब हम स्टार्टअप्स इन जनरल की बात करते हैं पाकिस्तान के अंदर, तो एक प्रॉब्लम जो फेस करते हैं काफ़ी ज़्यादा स्टार्टअप एंटरप्रेन्योर्स, स्टार्टअप फाउंडर्स, वो ये होती है कि उनको फंडिंग नहीं मिलती. उसकी रीज़न ये है कि हमारी सोसाइटी में एक स्टिग्मा बना हुआ है इसके साथ कि जी क्रेडिबिलिटी नहीं है, पैसा दे दिया तो चोरी हो जाएगा, ये हो जाएगा, राइट? तो इस स्टिग्मा को ओवरकम करने के लिए इसको किस तरह ओवरकम कर सकते हैं?
बहुत, again, it's a very relevant question, very important, very pertinent for our industry to grow, is to bring in integrity. We are not seen people with much integrity, unfortunately, and only we are responsible for that, and only we could change that by being more responsible, by delivering what we promise. Under promise, over deliver. I think that is the key. When youngsters ask me, how can we be an entrepreneur? I said, you are a young person. Not many people know you. Forget about the VCs or angel. Even, your family must trust you. Your friends must trust you. So have that kind of delivery or integrity where they say, कि यार अगर अयूब कुछ कह रहा है तो यार अयूब डिलीवर कर देगा, अगर उसने वादा किया है तो वो डिलीवर कर देगा. लगा दो यार, 2 लाख रुपए मांग रहा, दे दो यार, कोई बात नहीं, बच्चा है, कर जाएगा तो हो जाएगा, तो अच्छी बात है. नहीं भी हो तो 2 लाख रुपए neither here nor there, या लाख रुपए 50,000. I'm not quoting the amount, but in different circles the amount is different. But the point is this: you need to create stakeholders. If you want to succeed in life, youth, I'm addressing the youth, you need to create stakeholders. So if you're very young, your parents must trust in you, your siblings must trust in you, and your friends. So, and the aunts and uncles, aunts के पास भी बड़ा पैसा होता है. वो फूफो का फेवरेट जो बच्चा है, वो कहेगी बेटा हाँ मेरा लाल, अच्छा, माँ के पास नहीं है मैं दूंगी, वो माँ से अप करने की कोशिश करती है, कंपटीशन हो जाता है कि नहीं मैं ज्यादा प्यार
तो एक और एग्जांपल भी कमेटी से जाके बात होगी ना कि मैंने अपने भतीजे को इतने दिए।
एग्जैक्टली
वो भी एक चीज
शान
है
से
तो
मेरा देखो चल, उसकी माँ नहीं कर सकी, मैंने कर दिखाया। सो आई थिंक यू नीड टू प्ले एज अ किड, एज अ स्मार्ट किड, यू नीड टू प्ले ऑल दिस you know psychology against one the other or for your gain, but that doesn't mean at the cost of integrity. जो फूफो से प्रॉमिस करें वो जरूर डिलीवर करें, जो खाला से प्रॉमिस करें जरूर डिलीवर करें, और कुछ नहीं, तो उन्हें प्यार दें कि नहीं कंफर्ट दें कि नहीं बड़ा मैंने अच्छा काम किया था, और अगर थोड़ी सी नाकामी वो रोनी सूरत बना के अब मैं क्या करूं फूफो, तो वो नहीं मेरा बेटा और ले लो मेरे से पैसे। सो दैट इज इंपॉर्टेंट, इंटेग्रिटी इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट।
सर आपने यूथ को तो मैसेज दे दिया, अब टू कंक्लूड द इंटरव्यू आपका क्या मैसेज होगा उन पेरेंट्स को यार जो अपने बच्चों को रोकते हैं कि नहीं वही कुछ 3-4 फील्ड्स हैं, क्या कहते हैं इंजीनियरिंग कर लो, या कहते हैं डॉक्टर बन जाओ, या कहते हैं लॉयर बन जाओ, तो जो यूथ है जो अपना बिजनेस स्टार्ट करना चाहती है लेकिन उसको फैमिली से रेजिस्टेंस है, सोसाइटी से रेजिस्टेंस है, उन लोगों का आप क्या बोलना चाहेंगे?
Dear parents, it's a changing world, a very very fast changing world. आपको अनकन्वेंशनल होके सोचना पड़ेगा। सबसे बड़ी जो इम्पोर्टेंट चीज़ है, अपने बच्चों को खुश रहने की आप ताकीद करें। ये ना कहें कि मैं ये चाहता हूँ और चाहती हूँ कि आप ये बन जाओ, आप खुश कैसे रहोगे। हाँ, और उनको साथ साथ पॉजिटिव चीज़ों की तरफ लेके आइए, हेल्दी चीज़ों की तरफ लेके आइए। टेक्नोलॉजी इज़ वेरी हेल्दी, learning is very healthy, and interacting with youth of their kind is very important. आजकल कोई गारंटी नहीं है डिग्री होने से आप बहुत कामयाब हो जाएंगे। आजकल आप आज के मार्केट को कितना समझते हैं, आज के माहौल को कितना समझते हैं, और क्या आप पॉसिबिलिटीज देखते हैं, ये ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है। वो कॉन्फिडेंस दें अपने बच्चों को जो शायद आपको नहीं मिला। हम क्यों एक्ट कर रहे होते हो कि हमारे बड़ों ने हमारी बात नहीं सुनी थी, तो हमारे बड़ों की जो बातें आज का पेरेंट जो है, मेरे जैसे पेरेंट, वो समझ गए हैं कि हमारे बड़ों ने बहुत कुछ हमें दिया है, लेकिन हम अपने बच्चों को और ज्यादा दे सकते हैं। हमारे बड़ों के पास वो एडवांटेज नहीं थी, वो एक्सपोजर नहीं था जो हमें आज सोशल मीडिया के थ्रू मिलता है। उसका फायदा अपने बच्चों को दीजिए, हैव कॉन्फिडेंस इन देम। अगर वो बच्चे अपनी मर्जी करना चाह रहे हैं, उन्हें करने दें, गाइडेंस दें एंड सपोर्ट दें, एंड आई थिंक दे विल मेक यू वेरी वेरी प्राउड।
Very well said, Yusuf. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Same here.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.